Hello, everybody. We are the Dice Stormers, and this is Team Bravo. We have Krista, Gabby, Tash, and Murray, and I am your host, Dungeon Master Derek. Murray, if you could please give us your character and your pronoun.
I'm Murray, I'm a he/him, and my character is Eupolis, a tiefling warlock.
Tash.
Hi, I'm Tasha, she/her, and my character is Syra Dawnbreak, and she is a human paladin.
Hi, I'm Gabby, she/her, and I play an artificer, Ohm Whistlefarer, and she's,
Ohm Whistlefarer.
Ohm Whistlefarer, yeah.
I'm Christo, she/her, and my character is Sophia of Antipolis. She's a human cleric.
All right, so this is our intro video. Please like, subscribe, and comment, and put the notifications on so that you're aware of when we post new episodes. We'd like to give a shout out to Wizards of the Coast for providing us with this special early access to this game, and we'd also like to thank D&DBeyond for use of the tools that they've given us, and a last shout out to Sirenscape, who will be producing some of the wonderful sound effects that you will hear. So we will see you on the other side. Welcome back. This is episode 4 of Descent into Avernus, and I'm managing to get the name right. So we are halfway through the Dungeon of the Dead 3, and we've just taken care of two nasty people called Kazira and Yignath, who were torturing some poor dude who you have released into the dungeon to make his way back home.
An extremely rich merchant.
Yes.
Yes.
Surely we'll be showered in gold as much as praise.
No.
JSO's imports, yes.
We'll just ask for it in silver so it looks like there's a lot more.
Oh, yeah. $1 bills, baby.
All right, cool. So you're in this kind of horrible altar to Bane.
This plate mail armor suit
Yes.
and the helmet, are they good?
So
Will they fit in the
let me
bag
give
of
you that.
holding?
Let me give you that description. An alcove in the north wall contains a freestanding suit of plate mail armor missing its helm.
Mm-hmm.
So was the helm what he was wearing? Also, we need to loot the bodies.
That's a good point.
We really should loot the bodies.
I'm looting the non-bodies because there's a plate
Sure.
suit of plate mail armor.
No, I want to loot Buckethead, but maybe I'm just... Sorry, go ahead. Derek, you've got...
Yeah. So
I'm going to go straight to the plane.
How very
now.
disrespectful of you, Sophia. That would be Yignath.
Yignath.
Buckethead.
Well, I would like to approach the plate armor.
Okay.
Paladin seems
Yeah. Well.
Plate
we
armor.
we might want to check that it's not like,
Booby trapped or something?
well, evil god cursed. That's where I was thinking.
You've got the
Detect
detect magic.
magic.
Yeah, it should still be running.
The gauntlets are magical.
I think from deck magic you just know that it's magical, and if you have...
I know what school of magic it is.
Yes, School of Magic.
You do know what school it's magic it is. So
So I need to find out what school.
It's a bad magic.
Uh-huh. It's the school of creepy crawlies. Ah, crap.
My one weakness.
Why does it always have to be snakes?
So let me think about what school of magic. I mean, it would definitely be alteration, and it would also be some elements of...
Alright. So while you're doing that, I'm going to go and pick up the spears the guy was throwing, because I'm still committed to selling everything I find at this point. May I have you?
Yeah, by this
Well, there was
time
a
I
rack
realise
of
what you're doing. I'm just
there was a
following
rack
around
of
my
spears,
bag.
wasn't there?
Thank you very much. Shall we?
There was
Yeah,
a rack of
absolutely.
spears.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Is there anything special about the spears or just spears?
they're just spears, yes.
Awesome.
Go.
But you're cool to... She had a shield, which had a freshly painted skull on it.
Yeah.
A wooden shield, and it's freshly painted in blood. It's lovely.
His blood?
Good.
The guy that we
Possibly.
portion.
Gonna wrinkle my
You're not
nose.
that much CSI. I'm sorry. You can't.
Baldur's Gate CSI. Come on, that should be a thing.
Come up with a CSI team
Can
one
we
time.
be Baldur's Gate CSI?
Dun dun.
Dun, dun.
Well, why don't we
Like
just-
we're all sitting at our desks. There's been a murder in Baldur's Gate.
It would still be our group name because we have to refer to ourselves as a group at some point,
We're
right?
we're Team Bravo, right?
Yeah, but
Well, I quite like Baldur's Gate CSI.
It's like,
As long as I get to be the nerdy goth chick, I'm fine with it.
so Buckethead was killed by electricity, and we could just go up and be like, his death. Shocking.
You've been owned!
But in our twist, we're actually also the perpetrators of like, no, there's nothing suspicious to see here.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, this victim's been hit by an eldritch blast. Why?
It
Hey,
looks-
no, it's
It's a complete
like-
mystery. The crossbow bolt sticking out of his neck.
no
like-
idea.
It's like a mix with Dexter. It's like what CSI versus
Dexter.
Dexter.
Yeah.
So I would go enchantment versus enchantment and some transmutation.
Okay, alright. So I'm going to relay this information. Something off about the gloves?
Something magical.
Something magical?
I'm gonna go and check out the armor, like do a bit of an investigation to see does it have any like notable emblems on it? What kind of armor does it seem to be?
No, other than missing a head, it's basically just armor. It has definitely been welded together though. You get close enough to find
So it's like
that it's been it's not gonna.
it's a statue.
It's a statue. You couldn't take it off and sort of wear it. It's
Okay, and are the gauntlets removable?
Mhm.
Okay, I will remove them gauntlets.
all right. You detach them, and they immediately fly out of your hands and require you to roll initiative.
We're going to be attacked by
Fantastic.
flying fists.
Their flying fists are
And
no
we're
match
no
for our
longer.
flaming
I
fists.
imagine we're no longer blessed, or are we still? How long does the blessing last?
I believe so. I mean,
Is it 10
still roll
minutes?
initiative.
It was pretty recent that you.
no.
Yes,
19.
it's 1 minute is the bless, so it's gone.
It's probably gone. So, 14.
8, 14 for Syra,
11?
11 for
Oh, also 11.
11 for Sophia,
19.
19. Well, that brings you to the top.
These flying fists.
Yes.
So they're just animated gauntlets.
Uh-huh.
How odd. What am I going to try and do? Are they flying just freely, or are they flying at us?
At you, yes. They are menacingly
Cool.
tracking.
What to do? Well, I'm going to step in front of Ohm,
Right?
and then hold my shield up. And I'm going to delay my action to allow this fist to strike me, but on my shield.
Ooh, there we
Maybe
go.
the dragon is not...
Yeah, I don't think there's a
quite-
flying fist sound set.
Ting, ting, ting.
I wonder if we can just like catch it in the bag.
Well, that's what I'm
in
thinking.
our bag.
I think I'm
Hold
gonna
it.
use my.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
I think
wow,
I'm gonna
yeah.
use my
And-
excellent
and-
athletic skills to try and do a bit of grappling.
Yeah, and just because I can,
Yeah.
I'm pointing at it too. So I'm going to get true strike.
Right, and you could like open it up.
I'm just opening it
Bangs!
up ready.
I'll hold my shield up, and you
Okay.
open the bag behind it, and then when it's going to go for my shield, I'll put my
Yeah.
shield out of the way.
Done.
Make
Okay.
it
So
behind
you've
the
got
bag.
so you have a held action to dodge, and you have a held action to catch.
That's,
This is hilarious.
So good.
This is so good.
that's fantastic.
We were sitting there. Are you going to be good? Are you going to be behave
You guys
yourself?
gave each other the non-signal signal, and you're both ready.
Yeah.
All right. What is its speed? 50 feet.
Shit.
So it's
Wow, that's
pretty.
It's very fast.
It's got some spank on it. All right. So you're holding your
Yep.
attack, Syra.
Well, I unaware of this plan. I'm
There
going
are two
to
gauntlets, though, yeah.
try and use my excellent athletic skills to kind of run at the thing and try and grapple it.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Give me an athletics check, I think.
Yeah. Unless I'm doing flips, then it would be acrobatics. But I think this is probably just run and jump and catch.
Yeah.
Feels athletic to me. And I got a 17 plus 6, so a 23.
And I got a 4 plus 1. So I roll a 5. So you manage to grab this flying gauntlet
I've grappled it now.
and
Is there going to be a strength
kind
test here? I feel
of
like
wrestled it to the ground. Well, that was kind of what that was.
Yeah, yeah,
So
okay.
I think.
it's one of two.
Does it have a? It has blind sight and passive perception, and no, it doesn't have a grapple sort of ability. So yeah, all right. Who's next? Om or Sophia, whichever has the higher dex.
Oh.
So I am holding it behind. So we did that
So
non-signal
you're
signal.
held down.
Yes,
And I go, keep a hold of it. We're going to put it in the bag of holding.
Perfect.
There's two,
And
right?
there's
Have I
waiting.
got both of them, or are they two separate things?
They're two separate things.
Okay.
Yes.
So
So,
it's
you've got
the-
one.
And the other one's coming to mine.
The other one's
Yeah.
on track for you.
Okay.
I mean, I've just overheard what you said, and I'm like, I am so into this holy water. Like, bless, bless, bless.
Oh,
Let's do this.
All right.
Blessed. Feel
um,
shiny.
fair enough. So you've blessed the three of them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Okay.
Party working
The
together.
gauntlets go. The gauntlets.
The gauntlets have a go. So one of them tries to outstrength you. So roll
Strength test.
strength test.
Oh, that was bad.
I get a 5, which means a 6.
Oh, well, I got a 3 and I have a +4, so it's 7.
Oh, so you win.
So I win.
And was the bliss on that too?
Yeah, that's a rolling.
Oh yeah, I was
Yeah,
blessed.
plus
But anyway, I won anyway. I
Okay.
won the strength test.
One, yes,
Just get
just.
that 4 out, so don't
Yeah,
forget.
yeah,
Very well. It comes flying
yeah.
towards
Okay,
you.
I time it moving my shield so that it's going to... Do we need to
Dodge action.
do that, or do we need to...
I'm just gonna keep it open, so it's like
So a dex check?
I'm assuming.
I think so, yes, versus its attack.
would it be an advantage if we're both trying to do this together, or just for you to move
An
out of the
assist.
way?
No, I think it's
Okay.
pretty much straight.
Okay.
Okay.
You can do it.
Oh, no, I can't know what that is.
7.
7 plus 3.
Sorry?
No, dex 2.
So
9.
it's 9.
9. I get a 9 as well.
What's your dex bonus on your gauntlet there?
2.
2.
Yours is
Reroll.
also 2. So,
Yours is also
Oh.
2.
so
Yeah,
there's
reroll.
A
no...
reroll, okay.
Yours. Yeah, this
Oh,
time
that's
round,
much
however,
better. That's 17
we have
plus
a
2,
20.
19.
I get a 11.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you have captured
Yay!
thing in the. So what does it do? It
So
just,
it's in
flies
another
around.
world now.
it's in another world, but you can see it occasionally go.
Just so we're clear, we can never use this bag again.
Right.
Well, if
No,
you
or
open
we can
it,
use it for the next room that we go into.
Oh.
Just like, let it go.
there's actually rules with. It's not a living thing though, is it? It's,
No.
It's magically animated.
So for the record, it is a flying sword. So if you want to look at the flying sword stats in D&D Beyond,
Okay.
and which makes it a small construct, unaligned.
So it will just fly out and attack the nearest thing. So if we're behind the bag when we release it, it could be a weapon for us.
Or
Yeah.
it combines with the other baddies. We'll see how that goes.
Well, no,
Fine.
if it's non-aligned,
Okay, all
it
right.
just
Yeah.
attacks who touches it.
A flying sword dances through the air, fighting with the confidence of a warrior that can't be injured. Swords are the most common weapons of animated magic. Axes, clubs, daggers, maces, spears, and even self-loading crossbows are also known to exist in animated object form, and now gauntlets.
Right.
Yeah, so I mean, with Bag of Holding, I know that if you put something in that's alive, it can only last so long because it gets suffocated. But it doesn't seem to say anything around
Got it.
Yeah, constructs are different.
constructs.
How long do they remain activated?
The
Construct.
construct.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
Is
want
there
me
a
to
point where it
magic
deactivates
check?
because there's no enemies?
Like, yeah, does it have an auto-off switch or 2 minutes of
Not thinking you
non-interaction?
probably
Boom.
know actually, so we
No.
probably just don't know. But you should probably know.
Yeah, I don't. It doesn't really say. So I guess it's up to me.
So I'm like, yay, guys! Well done.
So you're going to need to wrestle this thing for another round until.
We can get the bag.
Are you going to?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Alright, we need to open it up, but only a little bit. And then we're going to put the other one in there too, right?
Yeah, and you guys, we should
Okay.
probably do some held actions to catch any that try
Yeah.
to fly out.
Yeah.
Okay, so strength.
Yep. I rolled a
And
5,
you get a
which
4.
gives me
I've
a
got the
6.
four.
There you go.
And I've got a 15 plus 4.
19.
'cause
19, excellent.
So I am very strong.
So you win your strength check. You run over.
Yeah. I'm like, put it in, but I'm only opening it up like the smallest amount so it doesn't come out again. So you're just like
Cramming
stuffing it in, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we just tie it up and put it back on my back.
Okay. So I'm going to say that you put it in there, and now there's 2 little poop
Yeah.
coming out the side of it. But can you get me the rules for what it takes to get something out of the
Sure.
thing? Like,
Okay.
and this is really weird because if you shove a human into a bag of holding, they suffocate because there's no air in
Yeah.
there. So,
Yeah.
So-
but these are
Construct.
The bag can
constructs.
hold up to 500 pounds, not exceed a volume of 64 cubic feet, so
Mhm.
careful with all the spears. Retrieving an item from the bag requires an action, so it could be that when we take an action to retrieve from the bag, then we have to do some kind of
roll to see
roll
whether they
to see
escape.
whether they escape
Yep.
on each occasion. And that's pretty much all it says. Otherwise, it's if the bag is overloaded, blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
So every time we use the bag of holding, we have a random chance of a combat
Yes, that's right.
with
It's a
one or
random
more
chance.
gauntlets.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
Wow.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
That's
this
hilarious.
is great fun.
It's like, let's open the bag and roll
See
the
what
dice
happens.
and see what happens.
This time we'll have
Yeah.
to risk them.
If there's a TPK and we get looted, it'd be like,
Yeah, like the three evil people we're chasing now. Like, give us back our spell books. Okay.
oh yeah, 3 spell books or 2 gauntlets
Yeah.
or some spears.
Oh, the spell books are in the bag too. Yeah.
oh, what if the
Yeah,
gauntlets?
what are the gauntlets getting up to now?
What if the
Damn it.
gauntlets grab the spears?
Yeah.
Like throw spears out of the bag at
Don't
us.
arm the GM with that knowledge. My God, what are you doing?
All right, I'm going back to the dungeon depths in Sirenscape. Thank you.
That's okay.
We are. There's nothing else in this room really.
There's 3 exits, you see.
There's 3 exits: 2 to the south and 1 to the west.
Okay, but have we looted the bodies up suitably? Because I would like to go back to Buckethead to have a final inspection. His keys were nice. Let's see if we can go a bit further.
Aside from his bucket head,
Mhm.
I'm going to use his real name because yes, he's a real person or was. Yignath. The torturer has nothing else on him.
Mm-hmm.
And Kazira doesn't have anything either.
No, other than they're equipped with chainmail.
Doesn't improve any of us.
No, wait a
Oh, wait,
minute.
whoa,
Wait a
whoa,
minute.
whoa,
Wait a
whoa.
minute. Yeah, I would love that chainmail. That sounds great. Yes. Good. I'm just gonna go ahead and strip that right off her. Thank
Okay.
you very much.
All right.
Let me just.
Now let's go back to Yignath's iron keyring. It has 7 key rings, 7 keys on it.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 for the shackles above the altar and 6 more.
Okay.
So these probably
Let's
unlock
not
the
put
door.
them in the bag of holding.
No, let's not open up
Let's
the
just
bag.
hold on to them.
Let's use them on locks.
Yeah. Which door would you guys like to go through?
Let's go west and then we'll do the 2 south
Just go
later
around?
if we
Yeah, sure.
can.
All right.
Yeah.
So much harder to hit now. Yes. Good.
So whenever you're looting things now, you've got to be careful when you open the bag of holding.
Yeah.
Like the other suit of chainmail that you
Yeah,
use.
at this point I'm just gonna have to use my backpack like some
Oh.
some
Some
commoner.
way.
Like some
Oh.
low-level
What a
piece. Oh
pleb.
wait,
Ah.
no. If only.
I was meant for greater things than this.
That's right.
Pack mule.
I have to lug things myself.
Oh.
You thought that you had experienced all the olfactory sensory information that this dungeon could throw at you, but opening the door to this new room brings a new level of disgust to you.
Nice.
Everyone.
As the air here smells like rotten eggs.
Well, no, the sulfur. Come on. Mm-mm.
Can you?
The
Can
smell of
everybody?
home.
Can everybody roll a wisdom survival check?
Wisdom.
Wisdom or survival if you have it.
Mm-hmm.
This is magic or not magic?
Not magic.
Okay.
I
Not very
rolled
good.
an 19.
I rolled an 8.
19.
19. So, you both recognise that this is a potentially explosive gas.
That's what I was thinking. Rotten
Yeah.
eggs is gas.
Yep,
I was
flammable gas.
No
Right.
flames.
Either is or gives.
I
It
was thinking.
smells to me like this is flammable gas. So, you know that cool trick you pulled earlier? Probably none of that hellish rebuke
Oh, yeah.
kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, right. Okay.
Just to
And
maybe
no
the shocking
shocking,
grass
not
might
so
be.
much. Okay.
Right.
Might just need to be a bit careful with anything that could ignite what's happening right now.
It's like using a cell phone at a petrol pump.
Yeah.
Which apparently is a complete fallacy. It's all about down to static.
Right.
It's nothing to do with the
Well,
signal.
Yeah.
it works for our purposes today.
Absolutely. Luckily, there's no cell phones.
Correct.
The music tells me there might be.
Yeah. I'm like,
Music has other
or not.
Lathander, is that you?
Okay, cool. Yes. But
Um,
other than that, there is 6 pillars
Mhm.
in this room holding up the ceiling, and the room stretches north and goes around to the east, and there's also another exit to the east, and to the south there is some stairs going up. And again, we're still in 2 feet of water.
So, if there's
Generally, I
a...
think. Sorry. What was the.
Is that eastwards going to connect to the southwards?
Yeah,
Or
so
not? Yeah, okay.
Oh,
No?
so you've come in through here. There's a big room that goes up like this, and there's another section up here, and there is a small thing
Right.
here and a staircase down here.
Okay, so they're not going to connect to the other 2 exits from that room.
The southern one might.
Okay. Okay.
Which way do you think we should go? Do we just
Well, if
keep
we do
going
the
forward?
southern connection, then we know that that's a loop. We can
Okay,
go
sure.
somewhere else.
Yeah, I'm happy to do that.
All right. You head south. You go up the stairs, and there's another set of stairs that turns back east. So yes, it is. It does. Sorry, west. So it does look like it's connecting back up. But this dry, partially collapsed room contains a stone altar with humanoid skulls piled around it. The top of the altar is covered in dozens of half-melted candles made of black wax, all currently unlit.
Do we want to clean this altar as well?
Definitely don't want to light those candles.
No, I don't think it'll be good.
No.
No, I meant with the holy water.
Is there anything else around? Any books or scriptures or?
Tapestries,
There is
corpses.
a large amount of bones
Okay.
in the northern end of this room.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Maybe it's like a rubbish room. Like after they've done all their stuff, they just put all the bodies
Wasn't
in
one
here.
of them the bone
That was Merkel.
Merkel?
I
Dealt
think,
with?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm just gonna go ahead and like holy potion, holy water, take it out, and get a generous sprinkle on my hands, and kind of like aim a good flick so it gets a bit on the altar and a bunch on the bones, just in case. Just a good generous
Oh
flick.
no! Look at that face.
Yeah.
No,
What have I done?
So nothing happens.
Uh-huh.
The altar doesn't sort of melt away or cleanse or anything like that. It's,
Mhm.
yeah, same as it was before.
That's good.
I might go out that door and just make sure that it was one of the other doors and then
Yeah.
head back.
Should we
Be
make
a
sure?
bit more systematic.
Yeah, but I'm going with you. We're not splitting this part.
Oh, okay. No, I think it's close by, isn't it?
So on the other side of this room is a long corridor, and then it loops back.
Okay. Do we go back into the room again?
Should we go back into the main room, or
Into the smelly room.
do you want to go north from the smelly room, or do we want to try one of the other southern ones
There
in
were
the main
2
room?
more exits from the smelly room.
Mm-hmm.
Back to the smelly room and try one of the other exits.
All right.
Yep.
The most northern exit from the smelly room is still smelly, and it's partially collapsed, and there's not much to see out there.
Okay. The other one?
The other one leads to another corridor, sort of a 10-foot wide corridor with supporting pillars all the way down at 3, and then at the end it turns east and goes up a staircase to a long, long corridor.
We'll go and have a look, and I'll look down that long corridor. Is it longer than 120 feet?
It is not longer than 120 feet, and you do see a door at the end, but there's a number of exits to the north and south. So there's 3 exits to the north and the south.
And I'm looking down at like on the walls and the floors just to make sure that nothing looks like any pressure plates or anything else that might trigger anything.
Okay,
All right. Well, shall we make our way down this?
roll me a
corridor?
perception check.
I'm gonna choose a different dice. It's not gonna work. Oh no, I don't want to put that one on a 20.
Superstition.
Natural one.
Okay.
And
You-
well-founded superstition, as it turns out.
Well blinded by the darkness. Yes, you don't see anything.
Okay.
Fortunately, there's not much to see. So you do get to the first juncture, and there is a collapsed corridor to the north and a door to the south.
Is it locked?
It is locked, but it is rotten and not looking sturdy.
Right. Do we want to kick it in?
Yeah, I've always wanted to do this. I got to kick it in.
Okay, make me a strength check.
Yes. Not my field. 2. -1. 1.
1.
Let me get the details.
Ow.
Regular doors are made of soft rotting wood. Each is a medium object with armor class 15.
Oh, you got to attack the door.
Yes, you've got to attack the door, and it's immune to poison and psychic damage. Okay.
What, we can't make the door feel
Stand
insecure?
aside.
Yeah.
You want me to take a go at that?
Yeah,
Sophia?
that'd
I mean,
be-
I think you've loosened it up. You know, it might be
Yeah.
easier now.
I've made it. Yeah.
You
I'm gonna
can.
cheer you on and give you hopefully a little bit of an extra boost.
I don't know if I'll need it, but 17 plus 6, no, 4, 21.
Yes, you do. All right, do roll d6.
Oh, do I
With
have
the
to roll
damage?
damage? For
On the door.
on the door,
Yeah.
damage on the door.
Door damage.
Our biggest foe to date.
Oh,
3,
plus
3 plus
strength.
strength.
4,
7. You totally own that door.
Teamwork. Yes.
Thanks, I owned it.
Oh, I should trademark that.
We learned in the
Ladies.
Pathfinder adventure once that we got experience for destroying doors, so I went around destroying every door.
It's just like it's like that South Park episode where they just kill pigs in a forest.
The boars. Yeah.
More boars.
Much of this room has fallen in, and the debris mostly buries a stone sarcophagus that appears empty.
Okay, I'm going
Had a lot
to
of luck.
investigate
Yeah.
the sarcophagus.
Yeah, it appears to have been looted long ago.
It was looted long ago, which is good because we can't open our bag of holding.
No.
No.
I think we probably need to rethink our bag of holding tactic. But anyway,
I think it was a brilliant idea.
I think next time we could randomly do it. If you just manufacture something else, the bag of holding
Yeah.
will just cease.
Yeah.
Two fists will be like.
But then we can't sell all our awesome spells that we've collected.
True. They'll be having a game of thumb war.
Yeah.
So is there anything else in the
It's
room?
true.
No, that's it.
So-
A lot of rubble, a
Dead end.
lot of dead
Just
end.
Should we go back to the main corridor
Track
and
back.
keep going?
Yep. So there's another door.
We
I'm
take
not-
the other door.
Is it also rotting and?
Yes, but this one is not locked. This one is locked. Sorry.
Am I still sensing magic coming around as we walk into places? I'm
Um,
not gonna ask you to retroactively tell me. Oh, in this room.
Yeah, no. In the last room there was no magic.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
Are you going to do it, or someone else have a chance
you
to
can,
kick it?
you
In?
can
I'm going to try.
own the door if you would like to own the door.
Yep, straight 12.
A straight 12, not enough.
Would anyone else like to
I've
own
got
the door?
this.
Yeah, come on, Ohm.
Oh, that's a fair do it.
Ah.
5, no.
4.
I mean, the gnome could pick the lock.
Oh
What
my
is it?
God.
The plus
Strength.
Strength -1.
Oh yeah, no, it's 12.
12, not enough.
Come on.
No, do we still have D4s though? Are we still blessed?
Oh yeah, you are.
Wasn't
Yes.
You're all
Oh,
so blessed.
oh, oh.
So
Oh, you all have a D4.
yeah, have a shot at Ohm. You've still
14.
got a shot at that.
14, not enough.
Oh.
No. Ohm's got this. Just needs a D4. Would you like to?
So it's
But it was 11, wasn't it?
So it's 13 plus 2, 15.
15, she makes it.
Oh!
Yes.
I applaud from behind and
What do you
I'm
do?
looking very proud.
We do have to do. Oh, well, we'll just say we kick it in. All right, that one, the gnome kicks the door and the door gives in. It's a particularly rotting door, so a
fantastic.
open sarcophagus stands at the back of this dusty crypt. Its heavy stone lid
Oh.
lying on its side between the sarcophagus and the south wall.
I just spilled
You
like drink on the
whiskey
stuff.
fail.
Continue,
You get to drink your
continue,
problem?
continue.
Yes.
It's fine. We can pretend that didn't happen. It's
It's
okay.
not okay.
We'll edit this out.
Oh.
Yeah.
Moving on.
I'm going to be doing the editing.
You're like a highlight. Anyone?
Dun, dun, dun.
you're the new gift that I use for all the different things.
I owned that door, but not this glass. So.
All right, you go in
Yeah.
first.
Yep, I just have a quick look around,
Okay.
and there's no light sources, so both you two can't really see that much. Is that right?
That's right.
Mm.
Unless you've got your light source out.
No, yeah.
You can't see anything, but you're starting to get a sense that there is a magic thing somewhere in this room.
Aha. Yes. All right. Do I have a sense of its location or trail? It's school?
Definitely coming from the sarcophagus.
Is it within 30 feet, the sarcophagus?
Yes.
Yeah. Must be.
Okay.
15 feet.
All right. Okay. Well, I guess then I take out my holy water and there's something magic in there. Don't know what yet.
So this
I
hasn't
need
been
some
lit.
light.
Does this shut the
Yeah.
sarcophagus?
No,
not-
it's
Open.
It's
open
ajar.
and its lid is on the between the
Okay.
sarcophagus and the south walls.
Right.
It's been pushed.
Okay. So I've got my light source out, and I guess I want to creep towards it to kind of investigate.
All right.
Yeah. Maybe
Yep.
stay 8 feet away.
Yeah, you still get the sense that there's something magical in the
And I
crypt.
can't tell like it's school or anything.
It's obscured. You're getting some interference.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Something
Lead-lined sarcophagus could be a vampire.
Or kryptonite.
We're,
Okay.
There's a Riley vampire.
I might come up beside you and have my shield
Yes, something.
ready to, in case it's another animated thing that's gonna fly towards us or
something's
something.
really
My
weird
only
about this. I need
real
you back.
concern right now is if this is in any way gonna ignite the explosive gas.
Right. There is no smell of the gas.
Oh, there's no smell,
That's,
right?
that's back there.
That's
So
back
you've
Back
come up a
Okay,
staircase.
That's good. That's good. Okay.
I'm
ready.
standing at the back. No one's even looking and seeing what a blue tiefling looks like when they're embarrassed when the gnome kicks in the door.
I've been taking out my little hand axe ready.
I'm brighter blue and
Brighter.
gold in my cheeks as I blush.
Okay.
All right. Shall we do this?
Well, you take the lead. I've
Yep.
got the shields.
So I walk up to it and I start like. So it's open
It's open.
and I can see into it. Do I see anything?
It is absolutely empty.
100%.
Dun, dun,
You're standing
dun.
over it.
You're standing over it. You're looking down into it. It looks picked clean.
Okay, no, I want to investigate this. Like, I start pressing around. I start trying to sense where the magic might be emanating from. Is there
Yeah.
a track?
It's definitely towards the part where the head would have rested, and as you're kind of pressing it, you noticed it gives a little bit.
Mm-hmm. All right, I start to like rip up the stuffing.
Okay.
Yeah, using my hatchet, just kind of like.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. It's plaster, and you reveal that you pull up the false bottom, and there is a I don't want to alarm anyone, but it says a human mummy, but it's not going to grip up and grab you. It just is a mummified dead person floating in a shallow pool of red brine.
Oh,
Oh,
delightful.
nice.
And is it teeming with magic? What's its deal?
The mummy has 2 moonstones embedded in its eye sockets.
Just tear it away. Like, yep. Okay.
All right, you're grabbing those.
Yeah,
And a bag of beans where its heart would normally be.
we can probably trade this for a cow.
If
Yeah, we can get a
I
beanstalk out
know
of this.
someone called Jack.
Yeah.
a sucker for beans.
As we pick it up, we hear fee, fi.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so I'm grabbing the eyeballs to just kind of, like maybe a little to like inspect them as I do.
Yeah. Do you know what a fear of giants is called? It's a fee-fi-phobia.
Oh.
Oh, dude. Spot the parent. So the moonstones probably worth about 50 gold each.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's good.
Mm-hmm.
Congratulations.
Can't put them in the bag of holding.
Do you
No,
put them
do
in
you
the bag
mind-
of
do
holding?
you-
They'll have to go in your pockets.
Do you mind holding on to that
Oh, I'm
until we get rid of?
It'd be my pleasure. And they're not like glowing any weird magics I should be concerned
No,
with.
they're all
Okay,
they're
cool.
all
Well, in the backpack, they're good. They're fine.
So the magic was the false bottom.
Beans.
No, the magic was the beans.
The beans.
Mm-hmm. So,
So-
it's still a bag of beans in there.
I've come in once the blueness
Yes,
has faded from my cheeks.
So I just communicate this like there's a bag of beans in there. Something real weird about it. Try to sense the school of magic.
Are they kidney beans?
Why would they be in
They're-
his heart if they were kidney beans?
They're human beings.
Oh dear. Oh, I'm fee-fi-fo dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, so are you going to try and sense with...
Yeah. So it was, what's the school of magic for these beans?
Well, it's
Right.
very varied, and you're sort of getting a different school of magic off.
I
each
think these are
bean.
Willy Wonka style
my God!
beans.
This is exciting!
I'm so happy you found
A
this.
bag
This is
of
hilarious.
It's like the bag of multi-flavored...
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
The jelly
Every
beans?
magic,
Yeah.
they're every magic beans. It sounds so.
Yeah,
Yes.
everybody beans.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we got to be real careful with these, and they're just pulsing with all different schools.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll hold on to this.
Can we just pull out one?
So you pull out the thing from its chest cavity.
yeah, definitely.
All right.
You're, no? Okay.
You're pulling out.
Can we pull out one bean and just inspect like a single
Definitely.
bean?
I just open it up.
Whoa.
Yeah. Look, it's pulsing with sort of chaotic energy.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't know what this thing will do.
Yeah. So I'm a little trepidatious, but I do open it up as requested. I'm like, you just kind of like, look through them a bit, see if there's any that like stick out in terms of size, shape, color, etc.
No, they all appear to be
Okay.
about the same.
These are
We
some
should
funky
plant-
beans.
We should plant them.
We can make our own.
Yeah, how
army.
do you make them work?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
Alright.
Any volunteers?
No thanks.
Not right here and now.
Okay, alright.
We're here for a
The next
really
time-
quiet night.
Yes, but everything looks like it's going very direly. Then I think we'll
Yeah.
grab them and throw them around.
So I think since we've got a quiet moment, I might like this. There's probably a place in the sarcophagus where it's just a little flat. I'm just gonna pour the beans out there and do an Arcana check, or like just like study them if I can, if that's a possibility. Sorry to get ahead of myself there. Is there anything that I can really just like latch onto with these?
How many are you pouring out?
The whole bag?
The whole bag?
How many are in there?
What have I done?
They explode.
Oh.
Oh.
We had this magical item and now we don't.
Make a saving throw.
I still know you with my shield.
Right, yes. We will see. Make it with advantage because of the shield.
So 3. 3.
Wow, we've done that a lot. 2, 2, 3, 3.
Do you have a +4?
So
Oh, do you
saving.
have +4? So no, it's only to attack rolls. Is that the blessing?
I'm not blessed.
Oh, you're not
Yeah.
blessed.
So I'd add something to this, but I mean it's not worth adding anything. It's a 5 at most. So.
So you take the full force of the explosion.
Sure
Could you
seems
roll
like
a dexterity saving throw?
Okay.
But you're blessed.
And you are
Yes.
blessed.
I rolled a 13.
You both take 11 points of damage from the fire.
Man, exploding beans and mouldy tapestries have done the most damage.
I
Yes.
know.
Yeah, damn.
That was 5d4, so that could have been 20 points of damage.
Wow.
So we were lucky.
Cool.
We don't have any magic beans
Relatively.
anymore.
No, you do not have any magic beans.
Was that
anymore.
like specifically if we pour
So
them all
my
out?
impression of this bag of
Oh.
beans is that if you take out one, then it like randomly assigns it a particular magic, and when you pour out all of them, all of the random magics explode.
Yes.
Because
That
they're
is-
unstable.
On the money, that is exactly what happens.
Because it reminds me of the wand of random, where it doesn't. It's just kind of constantly oscillating between different magics until it makes the decision.
So what you do is you take one out, you plant it in the ground, you water it, and 1 minute later, a random thing happens.
Yes.
Does somebody want to roll me a percentile die?
Sure. Mm-hmm. Does that mean that one random thing will happen from all of this?
This is an example.
14.
14, a geyser erupts and spouts water, beer, berry juice, tea, vinegar, wine or oil, GM's choice, 30 feet into the air for 1d12 rounds.
28.
An inanimate, immobile statue in your likeness arises.
Oh,
It makes verbal threats against you. If you leave it and others come near, it describes you as the most heinous of villains and directs the newcomers to find and attack you. If you're on the same plane of existence as the statue, it knows where you are.
Oh my god, a statue of self-hate.
72. 72.
72.
Yeah, except like the mirror. Like who's the mirror on the wall?
A fruit tree grows. It has 1d10 plus 20 fruit, 1d8 of which act as randomly determined magic potions, while one acts as an ingested poison of the GM's choice. The tree vanishes after 1 hour. Picked fruit remains, retaining any magic for 30 days. That is all I will give you.
So I'm prone on the floor, sitting on my back, and I get up, I dust myself off, I guess we'll never know what these things did. Very embarrassed, I walk out of the room.
Clearly they were faulty.
Yeah.
You're a healer.
Yeah, I'm just, let me walk it off.
Okay.
Shake it off.
I don't think that works in the scanning system. Shaking it off. I'm not sure that's a.
No.
Ooh, I'm healing.
Ow! Ow! Oh, I'm feeling better now. Rub it. Ooh, 5 hit points. Better.
All right. Where to next?
We're continuing down the corridor. Right?
Okay.
So I'm feeling a little better.
I'm feeling slightly less embarrassed because I wasn't involved in that.
Definitely can. Yeah, I'm going to channel divinity to get some hit points back. And that's going to be 6 for you, 6 for me to bring us back up.
Thank you. I am now healthy.
Excellent.
But you're not at full, right?
No, of course
Okay.
not. 11.
On a scale of
11
0 to
Is that
16,
with that
I'm about 8.
Minus 11 plus
17.
6.
Right.
Doesn't, yeah. Right?
On a scale of 0 to 16, I'm about 8.
Oh, you're still
Yeah.
injured.
Oh, you really? I'm
No,
sorry.
no, it's fine. It's fine. I'm okay at the moment.
Okay.
We're fine.
I'm
we're
alright.
fine.
Yeah.
As long as we
I'm
don't pour any more beans out.
Sure.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Very good. There's another door.
I defer to Syra.
I go through the other door. Oh, I see. Is it locked?
Yes.
Well, then I will kick the door.
I just hand you over my keys if you want.
No,
It sounds like you've committed. How bad?
No, I can. I'm like getting ready to kick, and you just go, excuse me, and hand me a key.
Yeah,
and
it's
I
just
go,
like
oh.
you take.
Mind you, we haven't tried the keys yet. We don't know if these are the keys for these doors.
Maybe they're exploding keys. Let's find out.
Can I try the keys that have been handed on the door?
No, not that one. Excuse me. There we are. Yep, I found it. No, none of the keys work.
Okay.
Maybe
I'll
I
go
can
back
make-
to the kicking.
Can you?
Maybe I
can you
can
just,
help.
whilst you're checking these keys, can you just roll me a perception check?
Not so good. 11.
11 is enough. So you can hear moaning from the other side of this door.
Okay.
Mm.
I hear moaning on the other side of the door.
Mm.
Can any of the rest of you hear that sound?
I think I can hear it.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of moaning does it sound like? Pain?
Not the good type. Would you like me to use my tinker tools?
I think it probably this might be a non-kicking the door in time.
Yeah, well, I can use my tools.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess.
No, none of these are moans.
These are all.
No,
Yeah,
those are very
cheering.
odd-sounding cheers.
I mean, however, you should save that for the next time that Murray makes a pun. Not that one, though.
no.
That's a good one.
For the moan.
Close.
A new car.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's a quizzical moan. Ooh.
All right.
So I believe Ohm is going to open the door with
Yeah.
the Tinker's tools.
Okay.
With my thieves tools.
Thieves' tools.
Making a lock.
And 20.
A 20.
Well, not natural.
and
not
not
natural.
natural, okay.
18 and 2. For
Yes,
proficiency.
you click it, and it is unlocked.
What do we see?
Is it dark or do you have your light up?
Okay, so
I can't
you see 6 moaning humans with rotting flesh shamble about this dusty crypt, which reeks of death. An open stone sarcophagus rests against the back wall, its shattered lid lying in pieces on the floor around it.
I explained this to these two, so they understand what we're
There
doing.
seems to be some kind
So when
of
you say
animal.
mouldy flesh, they're dead?
That's
Yes.
what it appears to be, yeah.
And there's no light source.
They start to walk towards you.
I'm going to walk in front of them and use my fey presence to charm them all.
What? Okay.
All of them? Can you
10-foot
charm?
cube sent it on me.
Ah,
Hang on.
cube.
Yeah, just because. Where are we? Let's read it. Hang on, Trey. They need to make a DC 14 wisdom saving throw. It doesn't say anything's immune.
Can you charm undead though?
I think Derek likes the fact that I'm trying to charm 6 shambling, mouldy humanoid creatures.
I am sure that you can't charm zombies.
Tell us in the chat, everybody. Tell us in the comments whether we can.
I
We'll
am-
get
Undead are
back to
immune
you.
to charm. Undead are immune to
Undead are immune to charm. It's not telling me anywhere here that they are,
Look it up.
but I'm
Are
definitely.
you sure that's a 5th edition rule? I think you might have.
Absolutely on D&DBeyond. So,
We charmed a skeleton in Summer Citadel.
Well, you shouldn't have.
no,
Apparently.
no, you just chatted to him. They can still remember.
Might have broken the game.
I turn to Sophia and I say, you might want to have a little bit of light so you can see what's happening.
Yeah, this is
That's
not.
a good idea.
This is not telling me either way.
Okay.
I'm going to say yes. No, they are not. They are not charmed by your.
Did they succeed
Fearful
in their
presence.
DC 14 wisdom save?
They didn't seem to make one.
Okay.
They just kept.
Have I lost it then, or are we just going to nullify that?
Yes, you've lost it. Yeah. Who would initiative?
Yeah, sure. Let's do this.
13.
8.
we still got the
Sophia,
D4?
3, 8,
Not for initiative.
No, not for
13.
I think we probably are still blessed though.
11.
11. Europolis, you're up.
It's okay, so Bless has probably run out by this point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got that left. Okay. Oh, it's only one. No, it's not worth it. Alright, here we go. Eldritch Blast, shocking.
Okay.
Is a 15 on the
Hit.
closest one. Alright. I tried to charm them. That's 13 damage.
Alright.
Still up?
Yes, still up. Who's next? Sarah.
I will strike the closest one to me as who isn't already a target.
So are you walking into the room and
Yeah, I'm gonna have
Yep.
to. I melee, so
Yep.
I will walk towards.
so you walk towards one? Alright, go
Yep. And I will attempt to hit it with my sword.
for it. A different guy or the same guy?
A different guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I miss, but we're about to find out.
Yeah, zombies are not great on the armor class, so
Well, 12.
a 12 is a hit.
Okay. Then I gotta roll my damage here. Which is 8.
8. Very good. That guy is still up. Oh,
Yeah, I'm going to bring out my trusty short bow and see how I go.
alright.
Or 15 plus 2,
That's
a
17.
Are you attacking a new one or something that somebody's already attacked?
I will probably attack the one that you did. I just want to quickly just triple check what my thing is. Sorry, I'll be one moment.
So it's their go next. So
Yeah.
you're in the room. Are you in the room?
No, I
No,
stepped forward to
blasted.
get them within.
I think I'm the only one in the room.
Yeah.
One.
So there's going to be 3 sort of surrounding you,
I
and that's
understand.
about all that can fit. So there's still some guys at the back who are
So 6 damage, please.
6 damage. Okay, fair enough. And so 3 of them are going to attack you. Ooh. And the last one is a 18.
Well, I have armor class of 18.
Okay, that hits. 4 points of damage.
Holy crap. 4 points. It's not like that 11 I took earlier.
And then we go to Sophia.
Gonna get out my short bow and go for the one that Upulse was attacking.
All right. You don't have divine stuff?
Yeah, I've spent it.
You have spent it.
I have
all right.
spent it. Yep. That is an 8 plus my 3. That's
That's
11.
a hit.
Sweet. And 4 damage.
To the one that you polish hit?
Yep.
Okay, that one dies.
Woo!
Back to the
Working.
top. You polish.
Using my last spell, I'm going to cast Fairy Fire. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. My choice. Any creature within the area is outlined in light must make a Dexterity DC 14 saving throw, and any attacks on them have advantage if they can be seen by everybody. So
Excellent.
they need to make a DC 14 Dexterity saving throw.
Do I also have to make a DC?
No,
14?
you. I don't think you're
Is it an area of effect? Or is it a target
each
effect?
object. Well, you are, but
So I can also be affected by this one.
yes. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like,
ridiculous.
I'm pretty sure.
So unless
can
Well, if you set it on a point,
it's
because
an
it's
area.
a space.
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's got a range of 60 feet, so I can plonk it in the room
Plonk
behind
it
and then,
behind?
so it
Yeah.
doesn't come in effect.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay, so it outlines. Sorry, they get a saving throw.
I
of
get a DC 14
DC 14.
Dex saving throw.
So 3 of them fail and 3 of them succeed. So the 3 we'll say the 3 at the back
Okay.
are. Oh no, there's only 2 left.
There's only 2 left.
So yeah, 2 of them succeed and the 3 at the back fail.
Okay.
And they're now outlined in bright blue or purple. Or...
As a yes,
What is your choice?
Azure,
Azure.
because I'm blue with gold flecks.
Sarah.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attack the closest thing to me, I think.
Yep.
So there's two kind of on me.
There's
at
two
this
kind of
point.
on you, yeah.
And that's not with advantage.
Yeah.
No.
No, not with those two.
And I'm going to miss 11. Oh no, 11 hits.
11 hits.
11 hits. Okay. And I'm going to hit them for 7 plus 6, so I can't do math. 13.
13. That is enough to kill it.
Sweet!
So there's 4 left. 3 of them are outlined. That makes it Olm's go.
I'm gonna do the crossbow.
Okay.
You got advantage.
Nice.
17 plus 4.
You're not going to need it, so yes, go ahead.
Yeah. It's 4.
4 points of damage.
Yes, thank you.
All right. There you go. So, yeah, so 2 of them are down, and the remaining 3 shuffle forward to you.
Mm-hmm.
So they do an 8, and a 7, and a 17, which makes it a hit.
Mm-hmm.
Another 4 points of
You
damage.
pulled 4 points damage.
Oh no.
Um,
She's helping. She's okay.
Just got this.
Sophia.
Yeah, the one who successfully attacked you, short bow, straight at it.
Okay,
Where is my... Oh.
it's with advantage.
Yep, so, 11 plus the 3, I got it anyway.
That's enough.
4.
4 points of damage.
Mhm.
Excellent.
Eldritch Blast on the weakest one is a 19.
Yes.
And 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage.
Mm.
16 altogether on that one. Still going.
Cheapers.
Who's next?
Pretty tough.
So,
I'll take a swing at the.
the wounded one.
Yeah, I'll take a swing at the middle one. Sure, I've got advantage, right? Which 9 plus 6 I still hit.
Yes.
Wow! Roll a different dice quickly.
that
So
punished you.
1 plus 6 is 7 damage.
7 damage. That's enough to kill that dude as
Way over
well.
there.
6 is 23. Yes. Excellent.
My dice were so doing so well.
Three left.
Yeah.
And
Oh.
your
Can I go?
yes.
So I'm just gonna do what I do best half the time. It's 13 plus
13.
something. Yep.
Hit.
Yeah. And 5 plus 2, 7, please.
7. Excellent. There you go. So again, 3 attacking you. 7 and a 20. 4 points of damage.
Okay, I'm actually very hurt now.
Sophia.
Yep, short bow. Again, same thing.
Okay.
And it's lit up,
Yes.
so advantage. Good. 'Cause that was a 3, and that was not happening. 15 plus, yep. Cool. It's
Yep.
good. 7 damage.
7 damage.
Mhm.
Okay, it's still going.
I step in front of Syra
Uh-huh.
and blast.
Alright.
Oh, that was lucky. 1 was a 1. That's an 11.
An 11 hits.
No, love it. And 10 damage.
10 damage. That kills that guy. 2 left. Who's next? Syra.
I will go and hit the closest one. I'm in like a, oh no, do or die kind of moment here. So I'll go to hit 1. And that's an 11, so that
Yep.
hits. I'm going to expend a spell slot to smite it.
There you go.
So that this can go more quickly. So I think I rolled 3d8 because it's the d8 plus 2 radiant damage, and it's an undead, so it's actually 4d8, and 3 of which are radiant damage.
Okay.
So these 3 can be radiant damage. So that's 4, 8 plus 8, 16, and I think they're all doubled against undead because it's radiant.
Right.
That one explodes. Well, you could have done that
16.
earlier.
Plus 8.
Oh
so
my
it's-
god, 2 8s. Far out.
Yeah, so
It's-
16
yeah.
plus 8. It's
He's
very dead.
dead.
It's
Very
extremely
dead.
dead.
24.
I killed
Okay.
it. It's gone.
Yes, that one gets sprayed all over the back of the sarcophagus. Sophia.
Yeah.
Oh.
15 plus 2 again.
Yep. Easy.
Or 4 again. And then 6 plus 2 is 8, please.
8. Nice. And there you go.
I'm in front of
You're in
Syra.
front, so that he attacks you. He gets a 12 plus 2. 3 is 15.
Miss.
Miss.
The other one? Is there one left? There's only one
No,
left.
there's only one left.
Okay.
Sophia.
Okay. So I saw what you did, and I was like, oh, holy damage is a thing for these guys. Yes. And I charge in and I just go to like tag it right on his chest with Sacred Flame,
Okay.
which requires it to do a Dexterity saving throw of 13 or more.
-2. 7. No.
Cool. It takes 1d8 radiant damage, but there's... What was the effect?
Well, I'm pretty sure radiant damage to undead does additional effects, but I didn't need that because honestly I rolled 68.
So that's 3 off my 1d8, but is that 2d8 because it's radiant? How does that...
Yeah, hang on a sec.
Yeah.
Looking it up right now.
So, nice goggles. What are they do?
They're vulnerable to it, so they get extra damage.
That's right.
Yeah.
So is it just double or do I roll another die?
I don't know if it's double.
It's doubled.
Okay, so it's 6 damage.
6 damage.
Nice.
Still going.
Back to the top.
Back to the top.
Eldritch Blood.
Okay.
Oh, that was poor. 11.
Still enough.
Oh gosh, that's good. Okay. 10 damage.
He goes down.
Why couldn't you just be charmed?
Less bloodshed.
No. Maybe we get the chat to weigh in on that, but I am fairly sure that
There's nothing in the descriptions
there's
anyway.
nothing in the
No, I
description.
had a look at a few forums just while we
Oh.
were having that discussion earlier. And what I can tell, it's like generally a rule that undead and other kinds of things that don't have a consciousness, so to
Yeah,
speak,
they don't have a
therefore
brain.
cannot be charmed.
Yeah, like
But
beast.
that it's kind of at the behest of the DM to say whether or not they're going to make them immune. So usually it would, you don't want to.
Yep.
See, the interesting thing is
generally.
the description of skeletons specifically states that they remember their old lives and they they can't talk because they don't have tongues and lips and stuff like that, but they can understand.
So they can be charmed.
So theoretically they can understand you if you're speaking in English, but
You're retconning the battle.
Oh no, the pre-battle. The miss the battle entirely.
Pre-ramble bat. The pre-ramble.
That's right.
yeah. All right.
Well, I think we all need a rest.
Yeah.
Don't we? Did we unlock this? You picked this door, didn't you?
Yeah.
So we can stay inside and
Correct.
Lock
lock
it?
ourselves, is it?
Yeah. That's a great idea.
Should we
And
just do
stay
it?
around
I mean,
the remains of 6 zombies.
I had to mention it, but you could have just closed the door and locked it and walked away.
We can't
Too
put
late
them.
No!
We can't put them in the bag of holding too.
Yeah, walk in.
Oh yeah, just release the fists into there, close the door.
Oh, yeah, that would
Oh, I didn't
Next
even think
time.
of that as well.
Next time.
Just hear the.
So does this room smell like gas, like eggs?
No, this is you're out of that
and
area.
then there are no like exits or anything. Okay, we should
Just
think about
room of
taking
6
a
zombies.
nice
One of them
rest.
spread all over.
Does anyone else need to have
We
a
can
long
sprinkle
rest?
some holy water.
Such a need for a long rest.
I feel a little bit weak.
I have an extreme need for a long rest.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Alright. Let's lock ourselves in and long rest.
All right.
Cool.
Even with the zombies.
I will do my short rest, and then I'll take guard while they all long rest.
I cast a cantrip of light on some of the remains, just so there's some illumination in the room
Yep.
for whoever needs it.
Yep.
And I just settle in for the night.
Fair enough.
Bedroll all the things.
All right. Do a long rest on D&D Beyond if that's
Yeah.
your thing.
Woo! I'm no longer almost dead.
Yeah, that would be.
I went down to 1 hit point.
One really.
Wow.
Then,
Whoa.
when
I
I was
stepped
like,
in front of you
I'm
and you
okay. I'm
still
like, I
went in
have
there.
5 hit points,
Oh my
so
gosh.
they can hit me one more time. But then when you roll the crit, I'm like, maybe that's oh no.
That's right.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay. Because they needed quite a lot to hit you. So.
Yeah.
The 8 and a bit hours passes. So you're the only person who hasn't taken a long rest, or
Yeah, I took a short rest.
you took a short rest. But if you stayed here 9 hours, you could take a short rest and then a long rest, right?
Okay.
Or you don't need it.
I think. Yeah, I regain expended spell slots when I finish a short or a long rest.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I don't need
All
the long.
expended or
Wow.
it's incredible.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough.
Can I ask, are there any like jugs around?
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Or
But
any
some of
or
the-
if
No.
yourselves- I got a little perfume bottle, but I don't know whether that would actually work or whether it's up to the DM to determine.
Well, I had my old trinket, which was a vial of pink dust. I have a vial.
I have a
Oh,
water
I
skin.
even have a prop. Oh, I'm gonna disappear off camera just briefly.
I have a
Pay no
water
attention.
skin that was part of my basic equipment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Would you be? Because I've got the little perfume vial that I liberated from the bathhouse.
Still liberated.
Would that be okay to use, or would you prefer me to get something a bit bigger?
I-
It's up to you.
That's cool. I think that would be fine.
Okay.
It's a magical thing.
Yeah.
Good job.
Thanks.
You're infusing it with magic.
Thanks. So whilst I have my long rest, and then when I wake up and I'm feeling all nice and refreshed, I make this into the alchemical jug.
Jug, right. So an alchemical jug, you can say what you want to pour out of it, and
That's
once you
right.
pour, you can pour 8 gallons.
Yeah, so for the people who don't know what it can contain, you have acid, basic poison, beer, honey, mayonnaise, oil, vinegar, fresh water or salt water, and wine.
8
Right.
gallons of honey. That is a lot of honey.
8 gallons
no,
of
one,
mayonnaise.
1 gallon of
1 gallon of honey.
So each one has a different maximum of what I can
Oh, I
use.
So
see.
Right.
So they each have a maximum, and the first time you pour, you choose what it is, and that's what it is for until you
That day.
for that
That
day.
day,
Okay,
yeah.
until you rest again.
Up to the maximum.
But you don't
Oh,
have to
how much it
remake
is.
it tomorrow. It just
I can-
change it at will.
I think there's a
You have
couple.
to
I'll have to
read
read it afterwards. But I think you can do one main one up to the maximum amount, and then you can't obviously reuse that part of it until you've had a long rest.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah.
that's-
So-
yeah, nice.
Excellent.
Cool.
So you create that.
Yeah.
Do you know that one honeybee makes a quarter of a teaspoon of honey in its lifetime?
No kidding.
No.
So that's a lot of honeybees.
And a lot of hard work.
In a lifetime.
Yeah. Do they live like 8 days or something?
No, not very long, but yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. All right. So we are in this room. To exit this room, you would go north and turn right, and there is a door there.
If there's zombies, I'm not going to try and charm them.
Okay, well let's move. I mean, are we back in our formation in the dark with our rope?
Right?
Okay,
Done.
so you're
Yep.
leading the way. Make
Two-
some
two
decisions
blue
about
lights
where we go.
Yep.
So we've got a doorway.
Yeah, there's a door.
There's
Not locked.
I open and push or pull.
Push.
Push.
The walls and floor of this room are covered with streaks and splashes of dried blood.
Only we can see it. So all you can hear is like,
Ooh.
what?
Oh no, it gets better.
Oh.
2 dangling bodies are shackled to the east and south walls. One is an elderly male human, the other a young female tiefling.
Oh.
Both are covered in bloody gashes and neither is moving. In the middle of the room is a sturdy wooden chair with a whip draped over it. A bucket half filled with salt sits nearby.
Ooh. No one else in the room visible or invisible?
No.
You suddenly feel the rope pull as I run forward.
Okay.
I feel like we all trip.
Make a dexterity saving throw, everybody.
Yes, so you manage to keep up with him.
Yeah, I run to the tiefling.
You run to the tiefling. She is unconscious but stable.
Okay.
I grab the chair, put it under her feet, climb, cut the rope.
Okay.
Help her down.
Yeah, so you all help her down from her spot. There's nobody else in the room. There is a door in the north wall, and that's it.
Okay.
There's a human as well. Yeah.
There is a human, sorry.
Yeah, do you want to cut down the human and I can see if I can revive the tiefling?
I'll go cut down.
I'm torn.
Sure.
I'll try to, but I just can't reach.
Oh,
I'll go cut down the human who's chained to itself.
very good. Okay. The human appears to be in a much worse state and is dead.
The human appears to be in a much worse state and is dead.
Worst state. So she must be in a pretty bad way if...
Okay. I look for what damage has been done to the human.
Oh
What's
crap!
happened here?
My bad. I made a boo boo. They are chained, so you can't cut them down. But the keys from
Before.
Yignath are open.
We figured it out.
We have.
Yeah.
Right.
So
we
there's-
can't. We tried to cut them down, didn't
three-
work.
Oh, so there's
Yeah.
shackles keys. So there must therefore be another 3 sets of shackles somewhere.
Maybe 4. There's 4
Can I
keys that
have
are
a look
unaccounted
over
for.
the body of this human and see if I can discern anything about how he died or...
Yeah. So he has a number of wounds in him. All of them have had the salt rubbed into, like actually pushed into it. And it appears he has died of these wounds and being kind of an older gentleman as well.
If Sophia's helping the tiefling, if I sort of assist with medicine, will I be a hindrance or a help?
I mean, I specialize in medicine, I think. Yeah.
But it's tiefling, so I'm sort of,
Oh, yeah,
I'm,
good
I'm
point,
helping
good
out
point.
just because I'm there to help
actually,
out.
good call.
Yes, you can help.
Sweet.
Anyone?
Yeah,
With
so
advantage?
I'm gonna break out my what is it? My healer's kit and get some smelling salts, stuff like that. And I'm gonna go to rub down on her nose, do some basic checks of pulse and things, and see if I can just prop her awake.
You've got
Alright.
advantage from me.
Give her a medicine check.
22.
Wow. All right. Yes. So you managed to rouse her awake. Waft some perfume under her nose, and she
You're welcome.
she becomes conscious.
Thank God.
I ask her how she is an infernal. So all you hear are the beautiful tones of the infernal language that I've been trying to teach you.
I've got this, and I use my fork, and
And she hears the claim of her captors.
I think that's a good idea.
sorry, and I put it away.
She goes. She says, where am I?
You are in the Dead Three's dungeon.
Ah,
Do you speak common?
yes. Yes, I do.
Switch to common. Good. Don't have a way.
Where are they? I thought I was dead.
Who?
My captors, the humans, they were torturing me, and that man over there, I think he passed out.
He died.
I left it at 2 days too late to get out of this infernal city.
Why do you say that?
They captured me as I was preparing to guide a caravan out of Baldur's Gate. I was not planning on coming back. My contract with the Uthar family has run out, and I was going to seek work elsewhere. But they captured me and tortured me, and I gave them information about the Uthar's security arrangements and how their caravan is tracked.
Do we know anything about the Uthar family?
No, you haven't heard them.
Never
They're
heard
probably
of them.
just one of the many merchant families in.
Who were they that you gave the information to?
They were robed, and one of them had a symbol of a skull with droplets around it.
They are the followers of...
Have you still got your showing?
No, that was only in the bath.
Okay.
They're the followers of... Forget, Baal?
Baal.
How many were there?
I think maybe 3 in all.
And this Uthar, who you were working with, who is he? Or the Uthar family? Who are
The
they?
Uthar family, they're a patriarch family of Baldur's Gate. I was arranging the caravan in the lower city. I was knocked unconscious and brought here.
Do you know what they trade in that these occultists might be interested in there?
Wine, spirits?
Where do they travel to?
They seemed far less interested in just, creating as much death and destruction as they could rather than wealth or acquisition of goods.
But they were interested in the security arrangements. What security arrangements did you reveal?
I told them the number of guards on each caravan. I told them the security rotation of the guards in the warehouse.
So
Times. I told them whatever they wanted to hear.
it
When was
sounds
this?
as though they want to sabotage this operation, but you feel that this is not for any kind of political gain or greater purpose other than to sow chaos.
It seemed to me like they just They wanted to know the movements of the Uthar noblemen to see if they could abduct them or murder them in the streets.
Does anything about what she's saying or demeanor seem like fishy or like she's not telling the full truth? Or...
Roll me an insight.
What colour is her skin?
She's orange.
22.
Wow, no, you get the feeling that she has, all of the lies in her have been squeezed out, so she has no fight left in her. She only adds one other thing, that when I heard them coming and going from this room, I could hear a stone grating and then splashing, and occasionally when they would come in, their feet were wet. So I don't know where they came in. They came in and left throughout that door to the north.
So that's where they
I
came
don't know
in.
how she knows which way is north in...
Which way they came in or left?
Yeah.
So sorry, you're saying they left through that door or they came in through another way?
No, they came in and left through that door.
But you heard a stone moving.
I think so, yes.
As though so beyond that door they'd come in through some kind of passageway.
They haven't taken me out. They haven't taken me up there.
And did you catch any of the captors' names? Did they refer to themselves in name or?
No. They gave me no indication of who they were or. My life is owed to you, good people.
So whilst you guys are speaking, I'm starting to make my way towards the stone and hiding in the recess or where it's dark and just watching the outline to make sure that we don't get bombarded.
All right, sure.
Sorry, go on.
I was going to go and have a look at the whip.
All right. Yes,
Yep.
the whip is a fairly standard kind of torture device. They clearly maybe even tied them to the chair and then whipped them, or yeah.
I'll keep talking to the tiefling. You should return. You should escape this place. We can give you some basic directions, but I'm afraid we can't offer much more help than that.
I would much rather rip my captors' hearts out through their chest.
Would you like to join us then?
Sure.
I look around to see if her
That's enthusiasm.
Sure. We've got.
I have no weaponry or...
You've got a second set of chainmail
I do.
I have some
Where is it?
in the
It's
backpack.
in my backpack.
Oh, it's in the
Yeah.
backpack?
Yeah.
It's all in the bag of holding.
There's
Yeah.
there's
Any
spears, but we're not sure
What
about
is your
getting them out.
expertise in terms of weaponry? What are you usually?
I am... I have no training. I am a merchant. Perhaps you are right. Perhaps I should just go back.
I hand her my dagger and say, "Now you are militia."
You can
Join the Gleaming Fists.
you take the whip that cursed you so and use
Oh.
it against your foes. That's
Yeah.
poetic.
That
Come
has
on.
some certain satisfaction to it.
Now you can be a trip manager.
I unpack the breastplate and hand it over.
Okay. She shrugs it on, and she's tooled up and
She
winds the whip
AC
around.
16. She's buff.
Yeah,
14.
14.
14.
Okay.
All right.
Cool. We have an
She says,
NPC.
Woo!
Yes, someone to
And
protect.
a tiefling NPC.
Yeah.
Mhm.
She's like, let's find them.
So, we think there's a secret stone door behind the door we just came in.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
All right, let's go and search for
What
that.
was her name again?
Vendetta Cress.
Oh, that's a great
Mm,
name
that'd
for
be-
someone
that'd
who's
be-
on
yeah,
a
yeah,
mission.
No,
Take
I'll
her
run
to-
away right now. Sorry, your name's Vendetta.
Vendetta?
Yeah, I'm going. I'm out of here.
Yeah, did she just like come up with that on the spot just then? So how is she doing for health? Would you like some healing? You seem in a pretty bad way.
She says, yes, I so how many hit points does she have? I mean, she only has 4 hit points as a commoner.
Oh, okay.
So
Wow. What? Even when she's fully.
yeah, so she's on 1 at the moment.
Okay. I still, I guess, I
Use
will.
my- Well, I have
Shield of Faith.
Well, I have Land of. I have
Lay on Hands?
Lay on Hands,
Mm.
which just means it's much more efficient.
You
I
could-
can literally just go 3 hit
Yeah,
points.
yeah.
Yep,
right.
yep. Do it.
All right, so she's back up to full.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And whilst I'm walking around and keeping an eye out, I'm collecting all my ammo. So I'm not putting it back in my backpack. Because you know how I use my short bow?
Yes.
So I'm
Crossbow.
collect crossbow,
You're
yeah.
crossing your
Yeah.
Okay.
bullshit.
So I'm just like, great. I'm like, oh, taking it out of the bodies and wiping it off and putting it back.
I might also hand Vendetta some of my javelins. So
All right.
I have, I think I have like 6 javelins, so
Okay.
she can have 2 of my javelins.
Sounds good.
Yeah, she has some range.
Something missile, yeah. All right. Yeah, that is that.
That's how adventurers get started.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right.
They have a mission now, a quest
Yes.
to avenge themselves.
Should we?
So
are we-
we're on the lookout for a trapdoor somewhere
a
close by.
A secret passage.
A secret passageway,
Perhaps
yes.
Vendetta can show us the direction she heard the sounds in.
Well, she points to the door to the north,
Okay.
and she says, yes, I could hear like splashing and then a grinding sound, and then they would appear. And yes, other than that, I'm sorry, I don't know what's beyond that door.
Perhaps you could have a look to see if you can see anything of
sure.
the stonework.
Yeah, sure. So I start having a look around, and then I try and find like some dust that might be close to the bottom of the floor and start sprinkling it to see if there's any air current coming in.
Well, there's definitely a door in this room.
Oh, okay.
That
Okay.
you
Yes,
would,
So
beyond.
it's not-
So beyond the room. So
Okay.
Sorry, has anyone taken the whip?
yeah, no, she
She-
has
She's taken the
Vendetta's
whip.
whip.
She's got a whip,
Yeah.
a dagger,
So I
and 2
think-
javelins.
Good.
So you're doing investigating. Is that what
How to open it up, or is it pretty straightforward where you just have to have the strength to like use your fingers and pull it?
no,
It's like a
this
normal
isn't
door.
a
No,
secret
so
door.
it
This is
goes
a
to the
regular
first
door.
door.
Okay.
But then beyond that, she could
Okay.
hear some other
And-
door opening.
And the normal door is locked,
No.
or is it just
It's just-
open,
it's
we're
just
opening up?
So we'll go through the normal door.
Yeah, let's go through the normal door.
All right, so you open the normal door, and we will find out what is on the other side next time.
Oh.
Mm.
So, thank you for joining us. This was
Not happy with
episode.
this
You're not happy with that?
No.
Oh, leave it on a cliffhanger.
We've got to have a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Please like, subscribe, and comment, and make sure you turn on the notifications. We will see you next time. Goodbye.